everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in the point. And for New Orleans, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Jones and Williamson in at the forward positions. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Here's Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Turner against MP. Outside for Murray. Outside, Jones. Cullen passes to MP. Fires for 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Willie Green gave me a few minutes to talk with him. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler. I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, and not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
MP, no good. And it's the Pacers' ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
You guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable, and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. Yeah, you say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
And for MP, we've got some very big news to share. He signed his first shoe endorsement contract.
Well, and what Converse is getting is a guy who brings the excitement, but also still stays grounded. You want that combination in someone who's going to represent your company. Congrats to MP and everyone else who made this deal happen.
Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. Here's MP. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. MP's got 7 points in the game.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Siakam. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Indiana again missing. Pelicans leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Here's McCollum. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Nembhard. He's coming off a 10-point game against Boston.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
MP against Turner. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Indiana, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
Now, here's MP. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Young fella does not let the contact distract or bother him. Business-like finish from MP.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. It's an entirely new grouping now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Walker's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell. For Indiana. Turner's checked in for Siakam. Andrew Nembhard comes in for Walker. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. The 3 from MP. The shot's good. Brown making the play. MP's got 12 points in the game.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. And so in the game for the Pacers. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Neesmith in at the small forward. Halliburton for 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. MP's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Pass to Turner. Outside, Walker lets it go with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hawkins with it. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the basket by Alvarado.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Williamson is screen on Turner. MP. Toppin pulls it in. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Clark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
Can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
A 3 from MP. And another 3 for New Orleans.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Halliburton outside. And Indiana, another 3.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
He gets it in there. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now, here is Halliburton. 9 points in the game so far. Here's the three. And the Pacers another three.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
And so it's MP making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly.
Well, and this team has put on a show so far, guys.
Reminds me of my time with the Lakers, or the Heat, or the Orlando Magic, or Boston, or Phoenix.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
McCollum and Jones are your wingmen. MP out there with Zion Williamson. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Halliburton right in his comfort zone, operating the pick and roll. Excellent, excellent at taking what he sees.
MP kicks to Jones. It's McCollum on the wing. Back to MP. Kicks it out to Jones. Launches a three. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Mathurin passes to Siakam. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Mark, these Indiana Pacers play at one of the quickest paces of any team in the NBA.
Yeah, I love the fact that it's quite fitting considering the nickname, Indiana Pacers. And they do set the pace. They love to push that rock, and they do it relentlessly. Catching you before your defense can get set. It's a beautiful way to play. Tell you what, though, you got to be in great shape to make it work.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
To the paint. Here's MP. Outside for Murray. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin with the ball. Nothing on the board. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Here's Nembhard. And the 3 off target. New Orleans leading by 17. MP with it. Halliburton picks him up. Murray the pass to MP. Outside, Jones. And he's good on the 3-ball. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pacers trail by 20. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Jones against Mathurin. Wants to get it to Turner and does. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And nice read from Mathurin. He's always trying to get his teammates going.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes for New Orleans. Olenek, he's checked in for Williamson. Bruce Brown comes in for Herbert Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Murray. And the Pacers also making a change. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Turner. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Turner's got 6 points.
I tell you what, Turner just has a beautiful touchdown on the block. I mean, you get the ball where he wants it, he'll deliver for you.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast.
No.
It's a good identity to have. It's a team
I'm
that
sorry.
you want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Brown the pass to MP, and it's McCollum in the corner. Back to MP, and the dunk by MP.
MP's been the catalyst for them tonight. Solid leadership from this young man.
Halliburton outside, pass to Neesmith. Siakam outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Brown's shot is good.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now Halliburton. He's got 14. Pass to Nembhard. Turner inside. And Turner with the slam.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help this team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
And so it's New Orleans with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension. You've got a big guy that can...
It was really good.
Going with a whole new group out there. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana.
Trevor,
Miles Turner, he's checked
Anthony,
in for Pascal Siakam comes in for Aaron Neesmith.
Benedict
Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard subbed in for T.J. McConnell. On the court right now for the Pacers. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and
why is that
he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton in at the point. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton.
He said during high school, if I want to, I can come back and play for them. Yeah, which I think would be good. You know why? Since we only have,
and the Pacers can't get it
since there's no soccer for the spring for Tatnall, we could probably do East Greenwich during like the spring.
And it's Williamson missing.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher.
Isn't Sporting AC, they only practice twice a week?
Pass to Turner. Now, here's Siakam. Here's Halliburton. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. Murray with the defensive effort.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough. to keep him out of rhythm.
And they're pushing it up.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
Halliburton. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
Yeah.
McCollum kicks to MP. Murray against Halliburton. MP.
I don't.
That's in there.
Well, Cam and
Murray
Egan
with
were
the
there.
assist. MP's got 25 points in the game. Pacers trail
Yeah.
by 13. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Halliburton doing what he does so well.
Yeah,
Creating
maybe.
easy looks for his teammates. Outstanding court vision.
Jones finds McCollum. Williamson is screen on Turner. MP passes to Murray. From deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to MP. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Not
Yeah,
quite
but I would
enough
miss all the
defense.
practice
That
they did,
time
man.
around, just lucky he was off.
Nemhard the pass to Mathurin. From the arc. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass.
And it looks like just playing the last
Let me
bit of
think
this one
about
out in what should be a nice win here for the Pelicans.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
I don't think the
Every
league
time
is
they left
better.
a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And every win important. And this one will go down
Maybe a
as
few
win
of them.
number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game
Yeah.
season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more
I don't
time.
think so.
The one
I don't
player
know.
that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And the way he rebounded,
Well, we were
he
down
surely
3-0.
was a spark for the team as he was
Second half,
securing
I
everything that came off the iron.
So we had a really
That's
bad
McCollum in the corner.
first half,
Just 5 on the clock.
and then we came back, and I scored the first goal of the second half. Then I
Nemhard
scored the
finds
second,
Halliburton.
and then they had an own goal, and then like in the last 4 minutes, Trevor scored.
Yep, it's good.
Yeah. Mhm.
So we see
Yeah.
New Orleans taking the W here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game
It was
could
Trevor's
really
dad.
be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution.
Why is it interesting?